Hi, it's KingT here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And in today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to build a simple, easy, and efficient gold farm. So if we go over here and take a look at it, this is the only redstone that is required. If you are not very good at redstone and don't really know what you're doing, don't worry, I'm going to show you exactly how to do all the redstone. But basically, how this farm works is that it's a 22 by 22 nether portal. And this dispenser right here is filled with fire charges, or it can be filled with flint and steel, and it constantly lights the portal. And then this dispenser is filled with water. This constantly breaks the portal, and every time the portal is lit, it has a chance of spawning one or more zombie pigmen. You can build this pretty much anywhere you want, and you can use any killing mechanism you want from the zombie pigmen. Right here, I just have them dying from fall damage. Don't know how this stuff got in there. But as you can see, it does produce quite a bit of golden nuggets. It also will give you some rotten flesh and some gold ingots. So this farm is actually one of the best XP farms in the entire game. If you only make them fall, I think about 22 blocks, then they should be at really low health, and then you can just swing at them with a sword, and you get all their XP. And if you have looting, the looting sword will have additional effects like gold swords and an increased chance of gold ingots. Okay, so now we are going to start building the 22 by 22 nether portal. So we need to start with one block here and build out 20 blocks of obsidian. Once you have built out 20 blocks of obsidian, you need to place another block. Then you need to go up 20. Once you have this basic frame set up, then you can just connect the 2 points. 22 nether portal, you need to find out which side the pigmen spawn on. So you can do this by taking a flint and steel or a fire charge and just lighting the portal. And if it doesn't, we got that one on the first try, but for the purposes of this, I'm going to show you that you should break the portal and then light it again if you don't get one to spawn. But as you can see, they're on this side, so we need to dig a 2-block deep trench all the way down. But make sure that the trench or your collection point is at least 2 blocks deep, that way the pigmen cannot swim out. Then you want to put water on either end until they flow toward the middle, and then you want to break the blocks that the water doesn't flow onto and the one block that the water ends on. Next, what you want to do is place a sign right in the middle here. After this, you basically want to dig down as far as you want the pigmen to fall, so they either die or are on very low health so you can easily kill them. Once you have your portal frame, as well as your pigmen funneling system, we need to go on the opposite side of the pigmen spawn and start building up the redstone. So on the left here, you want to basically build a 4-block platform, 4x4 platform, build up 3 blocks, and then put this block right here and this block there, like this, and then you break the 3 center blocks and put your dispenser facing into this block. The reason we do this is so that we can use fire charges to light the portal. If this dispenser was not here, the fire charges would get fired and go infinitely that way until they hit something and light it on fire. But this way they hit the block and light the portal on fire, and the flint and steel works right here too. Then you want to connect this with a little staircase for the redstone. Put another dispenser there with 2 surrounded by blocks, just like this, and then you want to put a button on this block right here. The next thing you want to do is put a repeater here and 3 repeaters down like this, solid blocks, and then 2 repeaters right here. It's very important for you to pay attention on how to set the repeaters. You want to right click this one 3 times so that way it has a 4 tick delay. And then you want to basically put these repeaters so that it has a 9 tick delay. And then these ones back here need to add up to a 5 tick delay. Okay, so the next thing you're going to want to do is work on your powering system. So you're going to put one sticky piston right here, facing up. Put a solid, make sure this is a solid block, which is any block that a redstone signal can be sent through. And place another solid block here with redstone right here. Basically, what this is going to do is when this repeater powers this block, it will power the dispenser here to shoot out the water, which breaks the portal, which we can put in right now. But it'll also power this redstone here, and these repeaters will power the block. When the farm is turned on, the sticky piston should be extended, allowing the redstone signal to travel through. Okay, so next the observer needs to go right here, and this will basically send out a 1 tick pulse. That way this entire farm will be the shortest redstone pulse possible. And it only works with a 1 tick redstone pulse. It will not work with a 2. Actually, I'm going to put redstone here and put the observer there later. That way you don't update the observer by putting redstone right there. You'll see why. This should be all of the redstone completed except for the lever, which will go connecting to any of these 3 pieces of redstone. It really doesn't matter as long as it powers these 3. So the way the powering system works is when you flick the lever, it activates the observer, giving a 1 tick pulse to the entire thing. And then when it loops back around, the sticky piston should be extended, allowing the pulse to keep going through. And when you turn it off, even though the observer will send another tick pulse, the sticky piston should retract and break the circuit. The last thing you're going to want to do for this farm is to put in your fuel source. In this case, we'll use a flint and steel. And when you're ready to use the farm, flick this lever, and it should create the portal and break it immediately. As you can see, we can already have pigmen spawning in. Keep in mind that it is only a chance that they will spawn. It's not every time. So you're not going to get a perfect return for how many fire charge you put in or how many durability is in a flint and steel. And as you can see, the way we've set this up, the pigmen all just fall down there and die. When you want to turn the farm off, just put this lever, flick the lever, and it should turn off just like this. Note, this is very important that you do this, but every once in a while when you turn the farm off, like it has been shown here, you do need to press this button. And that will just activate the dispenser again and suck the water back in. By the way, you do need to make sure that the Nether Portal is at least 22 by 22, or else the pigmen will spawn a lot less frequently, and of course it's raining again. That's going to do it for this Redstone Bedrock Edition farm tutorial. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Some of these videos take absolutely hours to make and edit, so subscribing would just mean the world to me. Let me know in the comments what you're going to do with your infinite amount of gold now, and your infinite amount of XP. I really like to know what you guys are thinking. We didn't really have that much, but the more flint and steel you put into this farm, the more drops you are going to get out of it. If you didn't know, I am on the road to 100 subscribers. We've passed 50 in the past, so I bet we can get to 100. And if we do, I'm going to do a special celebration by setting up a Twitch account and start streaming, as well as a Discord server. So if you want to see that happen, please be sure to subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. KingT out.